Good morning. It is Wednesday, and I am bringing this lovely set to you because my hair is driving me crazy and I wanted to give it a little bit more life today. So I figured what I'd do is just show you what happens when you wear your hair in hot rollers the way I have them set, and just finish up my makeup. So I'm doing a little tiny beauty for you. I have a couple of things that I've used today already. The Highlight Radiance cream I was talking about the other day is this one by Smashbox. And it is Photo Finish Foundation Primer in Radiance. So it has hyaluronic acid, which helps with hydration. And it's just like this little shimmery cream that so far has worked pretty well. I did that, and then I put my moisturizer. I did my moisturizer, and then I put that on over that, and then I put some foundation on, and that's all I've done so far. So I'm gonna let these cool. The biggest thing with hot rollers is you want to make sure your hair is nice and dry. Day one, hair never works that well. Day two, day three are always where you get the best style and hold and everything like that. And then you roll it, depends on how you want your overall finish to be, and that depends on what you want it to look like, how you're going to put it in. This is the eyebrow product that I was telling you about. It's from Cella, so it's this little pot that screws into the bottom, and a little bit of it's like a dry, creamy, powdery thing. So I usually just start on the outside edge, not on the outside edge, but like the top corner, and then just kind of work my way forward. You don't want it super strong at that inside because then it just gets very angry looking. I really like this product. It was a little darker than I thought I wanted at first, but really it works quite well. So a little bit more for the other eye. Look at that. So it's soft and powdery. It's not like sharp lines. And I'm just very simply following my natural brow. I don't do anything fancy. I learned the hard way, looking through old photos, not to over tweeze. I never did the super thin, like, McDonald's smile eyebrow from the 90s. Do you remember Drew Barrymore? Some of my girlfriends, God love them, they did that, and it was just not my thing. Harkens back to 1920s. I just don't like anything that's too extreme when it comes to beauty trends. Try to stay classic. I like hints of other decades and stuff, but I try to stay pretty balanced. So you just kind of go through. And the idea is to keep as much dimension in your face as possible. That's really the biggest reason I started filling in my brows a few years ago. Like, I've always had pretty nice brows. I've never really had to do a whole lot of anything. Good morning. But the older you get, even though I'm not that old, everything kind of starts losing pigment and we lose dimension in our face. So that's the one tip I have for everyone is start now. Don't wait until you have no color left in your eyebrows before you start doing just a little bit of something. So there's that. And then this is the mascara that I actually do like. Oh, it's also Smashbox. This is their X-rated mascara. And this, I think, came in an Ipsy at some point. But this brush is really, really cool. I love this. This is the kind of brush that I like. This is the kind of mascara formula that I like. It's really thick. It's almost, like, I like my lashes to look like I'm wearing fake lashes. So I like it to be thick. I like it to be creamy. And I like to wear a lot of it. So hot rollers are in my way, but I wear multiple coats of mascara. It's not unusual for me to go like 6 deep. People are like, what the hell are you talking about? But you just go through, do a full coat, start at the root. You don't want your roots to be blonde. pull that through, and then, let me see if I can get this out of my way a little bit. And then you switch to the other eye. Oh, that's really in my way. So when that's happening, you just have to get creative and go the other direction. Don't smear that yet. You have to wait for it to dry. I wanted this to be such a good professional video, but it's reality. And sometimes you jab yourself in the eyeball, smear mascara all over your face, and you just keep going. Okay, so this is a good lesson. Don't grab anything to try to wipe that off. I promise you it will only make it worse. The best trick is you wait for that little smudge to dry, and then you just take like a dry cotton swab or a little, I have a little washcloth here that's dry. I'm trying to get that out of my way. It works. I don't know why it works better that way, but I've tried it 100 different times, and it really does take that mascara off your face. So repeat, do not touch that until it's completely dry. So, like I said, you go back and forth, one eye to the next. And I don't know, mascara is kind of weird. I don't know if y'all do it differently. Of course, I always have my mouth hanging open. So I lost count on how many coats of mascara that was. But you see, it's a little thick, it's a little gooey, and I like it that way. So I did start by curling my lashes. Don't curl them when there's product that's wet on there. They will stick together and they will pull out of your face. Don't do that. Okay, so then I'm not going to do any bronzer or anything like that. I'm just going to do a little bit of that blush that I was talking about yesterday. If you watched my video, I did my live video yesterday on Beauty by Lindsay, the Facebook page, or on Strand Salon Facebook page. Anyway, it's on my Facebook there. But this blush is a nice kind of like glowy gold-based hot pink and just a fluffy brush. And instead of going like, psh, I'm going to tap right here. Oh, that mascara is killing me. And then kind of go in, kind of up. So a lot of times we're taught apples of the cheeks and then kind of go up and around. But it's fun and interesting to try it other ways. So just brighten things up a little bit. It gives you a little bit of that ingenue, youthful appearance. That's what I'm going for, at least. Okay, I think that's all the torture I'm going to put you through this morning, and then we'll take out your hair. All right, let's see here. All right, so this is dry, and I'm just taking a dry washcloth. Gone, no smear. So I think the reason that works so much better is it's almost like flaking off, but also I have product underneath it, so there's no smear. But that's a little trick that I've learned the hard way over and over again. So hot rollers, I sprayed it with another tiny beauty secret. This is the Kenra spray. This is a classic, number 25. This is the small size, easy to take with you. So let me see if I can show you how I have my rollers. So I did vertical set today. Normally I just go back a couple, down a couple, and I'm good. But I wanted to use all of my different sizes, so I did some small, which no one ever uses the small ones. The smaller the roller, the smaller the section, the tighter the curl, the more bounce you'll get. So this one is a small one, and you'll notice that that definitely had a lot more bounce than this one, which was the large one. So the reason I'm mixing those up together is because that way it'll help support and give it a little bit more shape and bounce for the day. So that one's a medium one. And then you just take everything out. I wrapped them a little bit differently today. I don't know if it's gonna work the way I think it is. Yep. Oh, that looks perfect. Look at that curl. And then you let everything down, you shake it out, and then you can brush through it. But you want to leave them alone. Just get everything out. Same thing if you're using a curling iron to curl your hair. Do all your curls, let them cool, and then rake and shake them out. Don't be touching them while you're doing them, because when it's hot, the heat actually softens up your hair, allowing it to take on its new shape. The cooling of the hair after it's been shaped into a different design or placement is what hardens the hair back up. So then it holds that shape and style longer. So, did I get them all? Okay. So I did a big one in the front because I have lots of short little hairs and then just a few long ones. Very Gollum. All right, so what I like to do is just kind of loosen up at the top. And I'm not really going going back to like the 90s or the 80s. I'm not really like finger raking or brushing, more shaking and flipping. You like that? Looks good?
How about you while you're doing your mascara and you had to switch the ways?
Yeah, it's not easy getting cute.
I'm naturally cute.
You're naturally cute. Gabe's
Let me get
naturally
some
cute.
breakfast.
Okay. All right, so then you can do a little bit more spray. I don't have my extensions in, so my hair is very, very fine and flat. So I like to kind of scoop through that and spray like so. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I wore every single bracelet I own today, just to be extra fancy. All right, and then, like, it might seem a little chunky, but as you go about your morning, like usually I'll do this right before I head out to work, drop the kids off, and then drive to work. By the time I get to work, everything is kind of settled in and it's just nice. So the more you mess with it, the more it's gonna flatten out and the less time you'll have with it all like bouncy and stuff. So there is my hot roller set for today. I love it. So I love hot rollers because they are quick and easy once you know how to do them. You can get other stuff done like your makeup or get dressed or get lunches packed. I do it all with hot rollers in, and then I take them out right before I head out. I've actually dropped the kids off at school with them in, and you remember that? Yeah, they don't like it when I do that. But then I'll drive to work because that's what I like to do. So a little hairspray, take them out after they've cooled. If they're not 100% cool, it's okay. You're just not going to get as much longevity. Just don't be messing with them until it's completely cool, and it'll happen pretty quickly. Tiny beauty trick is if you smear your mascara, don't touch it until it's completely dry, and then just take a dry cloth or cotton swab and swipe that out of your way, and you will be just fine. All right, guys, so today we are tackling at least one of Gabe's t-shirt drawers. I don't even know how to explain why this kid has so many t-shirts that he doesn't wear and hasn't probably since 5th grade, 4th grade, so they're probably too small. So organizing that because we're going to be redoing his room hopefully this weekend, taking out his bunk bed and making him a little bit more of a teenager room. So we'll see how that goes. That's my plan for today. I do think I'm going to be at the salon possibly tomorrow, checking messages, checking mail, that kind of thing. The best way to get a hold of me is sending me a text or an email, or you can comment on one of my videos, or check out the website and send me an email, strandsaloncorning.com. And I'm also researching things for temporary color. So possibly ways for you to be able to have something covering up your regrowth. I'm researching different products. I already carry a spray, and I have a little pencil that is more of like a crayon. But I'm looking at a couple other options, so I will let you know, and I will reach out to you, or you can reach out to me if you're interested in doing something like that. As far as I know, I can still order from a couple of my suppliers, and we can figure out curbside pickup or something like that. So keep that in mind.
Mom.
I'm thinking about you. Oh, a blue jay! It's so. Oh my god, it's so pretty. They're bigger than I thought.
Another little one.
Really?
Yeah.
Aww.
I was gonna
All right, guys.
tell you.
Thanks for watching. I will talk to you later. Click the link in my bio if you're interested in learning more about natural beaded rose extensions. We can do your complimentary consultation over the phone and have something amazing to look forward to. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.